Generic greetings and welcome back to the Prison Actor campaign once again. In the previous episode we got a fair bit done. We got a lot of flooring just put around the place, extended the common room. Mainly it was this area here, the top cell block. We got pretty much, not furnished, but we got all of the individual rooms put in. We got the shower done, that's a fully functioning shower. We got all of the cells designated, all of the piping in and things like that, and then the beds put in as well. So we did quite well. We also had a little bit of violence in the laundry, but nothing major. We got people working in the laundry cleaning cupboard. We got some people working in the kitchen. We've just got a grant done, the long-term grant, the long-term investment grant rather. We can go to a bit of the alcoholics group therapy, and we can, hang on, where is it? There we go. Start that because we now have a room for it. So generally, we are progressing on as a prison. I mentioned in the previous episode that. You know, it's good to plan a prison off, but this is actually a more organic way of doing things, you know, actually building things and progressing on. I mean, the thing about with the planning, that obviously I do a lot of planning and such, you can only really do that if you know what you're doing, which I'm not claiming I do. I definitely make a lot of mistakes. I've never once said that, I'm really good at the game or anything like that. I'm competent at I'm definitely competent at the game, I believe, but I'm not great at it by any stretch of the imagination. But and make mistakes all the time. But the thing is that you know, when you plan stuff off, you have to know what your options are and what you're going to do. You know, when you don't really know what you're doing, you know, it's a more organic way of doing things, like, you know, this way, where you build bits and then you add bits on and you follow the grants and stuff like that. So I actually really enjoying the change of pace and just building stuff as we go. It's really been interesting, and people seem to be enjoying it, so that's okay. I'm doing a lot of searches, and it looks like I found a bazillion mobile phones. In fact, it's going to be 13 cell phones we found, and loads of other stuff as well. Let's just quickly pause that, and we're going to go to intelligence. Last 24 hours, we found 3 cell phones in here. A lot of stuff's gotten thrown in. Now, obviously, if you were, I'm trying to look at it from the point of view of a person who's never played the game before, as in if this is the first time they're playing the game and going through the campaign, they will go, hang on, what's that there? Cell phone? Where's that come from? Oh, it's been thrown over there. That's the first time they'll learn about that. Whereas, obviously, you know, myself and maybe perhaps you'll know that, hang on, that's obviously where stuff can happen, you know, be thrown over. Yeah. Anyway. Nice bit of search there. There's a lot of toilets around this area where they could easily run out. So what I need to do is put a perimeter wall around it. But my objective really of this episode is to get these cells up and running. And that's exactly what I'm going to attempt. So I need to put in a lot of the toilets, or all of the toilets and all of the doors. Because hopefully we can get all of the prisoners that we can. In fact, what I'm going to do, I am actually going to receive, regardless of our completion status up here, a total of another 58 prisoners. Or 56 prisoners, was it? No, 58 prisoners, because honestly, why not? We've got a holding cell. We know these are going to be completed in less than a day, so we might as well do that. In fact, what I'm going to do is pause it now before I forget, go to our intake, and then basically say I'll say all, and then go back over to a total of 58 prisoners. Get a payment of 59 grand. 29 grand. 59 grand would be nice, because that would then get our other grant done, but we can't have that yet. There we go. We need to get a total of 60 grand for part of the overall mission objective, which or game objective, which we're not going to get this one. If I got high-risk prisoners, by the way, I could do that. Do I want to do that? I was originally going to just have low-risk stuff, but it spices things up if I get high-risk, and also makes us progress on further, doesn't it? Do I want to do that? I don't know. I can hear the resounding shouts of yes, do that, do that, do that from all of the violent people. If we get 29 grand, 29 plus that, nah, not enough. Not enough. We'd need to do more grants. But then we are on a good daily cash flow. If it was, for example, max sec, we get 3 grand. Sadly, we can only receive max sec. Sorry, we can only receive mid sec. Max sec we can only get 3 of. So you know what? I guess that's just answered that for me, hasn't it? If we receive more max sec, then we would be given more, but no. We're going to go for that one there. So, receiving more prisoners. I've ordered all of the doors and all of the toilets in there, so that should be legitimate one. We'll get 20 grand. So there's there's a big lump of money. So we've got we got a lot of money, 29 grand from our intake, so 29 generic units of currency stroke generic credits. We've then also got a raise our prisoner capacity to 100, which we'll get done as well because it's almost done there. That'll bring us up to 63 grand plus change. That's pretty, 63 grand plus change. We've also got another grants we can take as well, just in case we needed to get more money. So we can go for, if we really want to, manufacturing facility. There we go. That's easily done. This grant will be done any second now. Here's the mayor calling. So, Mayor Calvin Heller, you've achieved the minimum requirements for a state prison. Where you go from here is up to you. At this point, it is completely up to you and your company how you proceed. At the mayor's office, there is only one number that we care about, and that is the re-offending rate. If you can reduce the re-offending rates amongst your prisoners, I'd call that a success. People like Dr. Hurst believe you can only achieve that through education, reform, skills training, and the like. In my opinion, punishment can be just as effective method. It's up to you. I wish you the best of luck. When you are done, click on the Polaroid on the road to leave the prison. Well, it looks like we have managed to do it. It looks like that objective is actually done. Wow. Well, I have a bit of a choice, don't I? I could either leave it there and basically say, yeah, this is pretty much a done prison, and I'm just going to force that road, get that door open there, by the way. I could just say leave it there, and we are done, and then progress on to the next construction video, or we can continue on this one. Bit of a short video, this. I'm just going to wait until, I'm just going to bring all the prisoners in. I just want to see what my daily cash flow is, 8 grand. I actually think that the canteen is too small, so we'd have to expand the canteen pretty much like down there. Like that bit there and then that bit there. That's what we would have to do. But, yeah, I guess that's the campaign done. I thought the last bit of the campaign was going to tell me a little bit more. I thought it was going to say, like, do this, do that. Apart from, well, I guess he did tell us, ooh, we've got a bit of a fight going on here. Yeah, that's a lot of a fight. Let's just go to guards, and we're going to hire some more guards because we really do need some more guards since we've pretty much doubled our capacity. Yeah, we have doubled our prisoner, we've doubled our amount of prisoners there. Yeah, I don't really know where to go from here. I mean, I really thought that the mayor was going to tell us a bit more than, oh, by the way, you just need to build it how you want. You know, mate, lols, crack on. But no, apparently not. Why is that not a legitimate cell? It is a legitimate cell. I guess the workmen are still going about their business, and no, it's because I didn't put the jail doors on the top. Oops. My bad. This is going to give us a lot of money anyway. All the way up to the end. There we go. Let's go to intelligence, second informants. Ex-law enforcement in volatile areas. We've got one. Normally I would permanent punishment him, but guess what? We don't have the legal. We could unlock legal. We could unlock armory, early access, remote access. We could unlock all of this sort of stuff. But you know what? I think it's probably best that we leave it. I mean, I could continue on, yes, but most of the stuff is done. I mean, we just go through the other reform stuff and things like that. We could get another grant cell block D, which we don't normally get, which is raise our prisoner capacity to over 200 or 200. We'd never get that. We'd never fit that in. I mean, we could do it in here. Small map though. So no. Honestly, I think we are going to leave it there. The campaign overall, to summarise, I really do think it's good. I think it's really, really good. The first 4 missions particularly are, you know, quite good. This one, not so much, because I guess from a new player point of view, it would be quite good because then you get to see how things work. But from, you know, someone like me who's played it like, you know, hundreds and hundreds of hours, it's basically like playing the normal game. But that's the point, isn't it? It's trying to introduce you. The whole point of the campaign is to show you, do a bit of an interesting story, but also show you how to play the game, serve as a tutorial, and also get you ready for the free play mode. That's what the whole idea of the campaign was. And, you know, as that, I guess it works. As a story as well, I really like it. I really, really do like the fact that they had many different angles. So they covered, you know, hardened criminals, people who you might want to side with, people who you would hate. You know, you had hardened gangsters and whatnot, all the way down to the guy that just sort of messed up a robbery and was, you know, trying to provide for his family, or he's just got a new family and things like that. And it shows you the different side of it. It shows you the really harsh side, the really human side of it, you could say, where you want to treat them well and blah, blah, blah. are, and shows you, different ways of thinking and doing it. And I think that not only gives you a better understanding of how to make prisons in the game and things like that, but also makes you think a bit about stuff. And, that's all you can ask for. And it's more than most games do. So, yeah, overall, good campaign. I have enjoyed it. Either way, we do have an optional objective: reduce the prison reoffending rate to 30% or less. Now, obviously, I've only had one prisoner released, and I'm guessing that's just because their time's run out. I would be at long term. On this thing, I'd set up parole. I'd build a classroom. I'd build a couple of I'd probably build a shop. Don't think I'd necessarily build a library, but we'd see. I'd definitely build a chapel because regardless of my own feelings on that one, that it does really help out in a prison quite a lot. So either way, I think we could easily say that that's been done. But I've been skipping the optional objective anyway, so I think we will leave it there. There we go. There's the Polaroid. And that is an achievement. Throw the book at them. There he is. Officer Keane. Still nothing? How long's that? I've lost count. No calls, no letters. Is this from Morgan's wife? I'm sorry, Morgan. That's got to hurt. But you got a chance in here. Don't mess it up. Dr. Walter Hurst. Henry. Good luck. Don't try to tell them. Don't try to tell them what you think they want to hear. I have to go. I'm live on air in just 1 minute. So it looks like Morgan's going to go to parole. Is he going to get parole? Oh, I'm really hoping this is a happy ending. If it's not, someone's going to get punched. Ooh, that's violent. CNDC News! Welcome back to this special edition of CNDC News, live with the City Mayor, Calvin Heller. Joining us now is Dr. Walter Hurst, who has been accused of squandering huge sums of money on prison reform. Dr. Hurst, do you believe you've achieved success? I believe everybody has the potential for improvement, and we must offer them that chance. I can state with absolute conviction that I've seen real improvement in the attitude and hopes of many of those incarcerated here. Incarceration should be a deterrent. It should not be an opportunity for development or change. Punishing and dehumanizing them during their experience only serves to nurture delinquency. Apparently. He's live on air on this phone booth here. Ah, come on. Is he going to get let out? Well, Officer Keane says... Oh, that doesn't look good. No, don't you be ending it there. That's just... Nah. Well, hang on. I think he might have been let out. Has he been let out? This is actually a town. Yeah. That's the jail bus. No, it says jail, but it's, I think that's a bus stop. Yeah, it is. Dr. Walter Hurst, we provide these men with valuable skills, but more importantly, hope. There he is. He's been let out early. Right, he's been paroled. Excellent. We're helping them to integrate back in society and contribute after their leave. Ah, that'll be his house. Mayor Calvin Heller, ordinary citizens don't get free training, free education, guaranteed paid work. We are neglecting the victims of crime and rewarding the perpetrators. Is that true? No, you could say. I guess you could argue that. Spending vast sums simply to make these criminals feel good about themselves. Yep. Pressing the Morgan button. Is his wife going to turn up? And his kid as well. Well, we can make a difference, even if we have to do it on an individual, one individual at a time. Oh, she's all grown up now? Oh, I like that. Last time we saw her was just a little baby in her arms. Mayor Calvin Heller, you You can tell Tomcat 100 times to leave the birds in your backyard alone, but he'll always come back. Apparently. It's in his nature. Well, I like that. As an ending, yep, I'll go with that. I like that. Created by Crystal, produced by Mark Morris. Oh, I thought they were going to have a massive fat guy there just to take the piss out of him again like they do in the alpha videos. Art by Ryan Sumo. This is going through all of the individual Polaroids now, which is sweet. Sound, Alistair Lindsay. Actually, what? I know I was going to skip these credits, but no. Screenplay by Chris Hastings. Screenplay? I didn't even realise that's someone hanging themselves. I don't think I've ever seen that one. I was going to skip it, but it's oh, there's programmers. I was going to say Johnny Programmer's in there as well. I thought it would be good to actually go through this and see graphic design, Morton. Yeah. That'd be good to have a quick look through it. Special thanks, Will Morris, Sam Morris. Cool. I guess it's going to start going through all of the alpha backers as well, isn't it? I think it probably is. Anyway, you know what? I think I'm going to leave it there. That has been the Prison Actor campaign. This is the credits. This is probably going to go on for absolutely ever and ever, because it's probably going to go through all of the backers, because I'm pretty sure one of the things was, the backers are listed in the credits. And, yeah, that'd be a long video, wouldn't it? Good grief. Good campaign. Enjoyed it. So, I think we are probably due for another construction series. So, do we do that? Do we not? I have no idea. As always, though, comments in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.